I'm a PO.
Falling back on the old excuse, dude. The old excuse.
Let's talk about warm-ups today. So when we have our groups walk in, we've got their to-do list. It's what's expected of them the moment that they walk in the door. So all they have to do is they have to come over to this pole, and they've got all of their daily requirements here before we get into any throwing or anything else in the program. First and foremost, we go rolling out on a foam roller or a lacrosse ball, whatever you want. We specifically roll out our hips, our lats, our chest, right where like our pec starts to connect into our shoulder, our glutes, hamstrings, quads, everything that you can imagine to get us as warmed up and as loose as possible. After that, we immediately go into our J-band circuit, fly to overhead extension, reverse fly to overhead extension, tricep extension with pronation, bicep curl with supination, shoulder internal rotation, shoulder external rotation. We call them action chops. It's up to you, whatever you want to call them. After that, we go into our dynamic warm-up. Now, a dynamic warm-up is kind of like to each their own. Some guys will come in and they take a really long time to get, kind of loosened up and stretched out. And other guys, it really only takes them about 30 seconds. The goal of it is, I don't want you to come in here and expect to be able to have really high output or successful output if you're coming in cold. All of these guys are coming in from high school, sitting down just about all day. They're walking into a building and they assume that they're not gonna have to really get all that warm because they've never had any sort of issue. But their output is significantly increased by them simply going through an actual dynamic warm-up, making sure that their hips are loose and ready to go, making sure that they've done their J-bands, they've gotten everything out of the way before we actually start to put the work in. Get your hands out there, pick the short hop, keep your eyes on it, okay? Pick up. That's a tough play, Shawnee. Noodle! See ya!
Never get the thing down. You figured it out. Operation.
Oh!
It didn't even touch the ground.
That was just absolutely there.
Yeah.
No! He picked it.
You gotta do these candy hops. You're getting these candy hops. You better get over there.
Throw me to Kansas. Throw me to Kansas.
Right there in the stands! Better be there. If you're gonna win, you better make a web jump. Oh, and you better make the routine play routine here.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Interview.
Come over here and say something. Why'd you lose?
Well, I should have put a lot of money because Devin did not win.
Oh, my name's Xavier. I'm 4'8".
Good insight. Owen, what do you have to say about your win?
It's awfully great. You just gotta keep your eye on the ball and make a good
Nice,
throw.
dude. Devin, what do you have to say about your loss?
Here's the thing. We got kids out.
Ryan, what do you have to say about your loss? You lost to 6 12-year-olds.
We have a first baseman
Oh,
that
okay,
can pick one
that's
time.
what I thought. What do you have to say?
I'm a PO.
Falling back on the old excuse, dude. The old excuse.